everyone, welcome to another episode of Mathways. For today's lesson, we're going to be working through a real-world problem. And usually when you get these real-world problems, it has to do something with calculating some kind of bill payment. They're telling you about, you have this charges and that charges, and they want you to figure out what's the final amount you have to pay at the end of the month, or maybe it is semi-annually or yearly. So usually these problems have a fixed amount. You also have a portion which tells you the initial payment, or maybe an initial rate. Maybe you pay $20 for the first X units, or $30 for the first X units. And then the last part of the question, which is usually the most tricky part, deals with the incremental payments. So you have the fixed amount, you have that initial rate, and then they will tell you beyond using 100 units, you now pay a new rate. Now, of course, these questions all come to life when we work problems. So we're going to take the question from the CXC website, which tells us that we have a water bill to pay, but here are the conditions they give us. They tell us that to rent the water meter, so to rent the meter is $10. For the first 100 liters used, so for the first 100 liters used, we will pay $25. For every additional 10 liters beyond that first 100 liters, we will pay $1 per 10 liters. They then ask us if it is that we use 250 liters for the month, what would our actual bill be? Well, we have that fixed amount, which is the rental of the meter. So we would have $10. So this is the fixed amount. Plus the initial payment, which in this case would be for the first 100 liters, we pay $25. Since we have used 250 liters, we know we have used in excess of that 100 liters. So we will pay $25 for the first 100 liters. And then the tricky part is how much do we pay for the additional units? And since it is 250 liters and we have already accounted for 100 liters, 250 minus 100 leaves us with 150 liters additional, which we need to find out what would we pay to use that additional 150. So we're going to wipe this clean. So now we're just focusing on the additional 150 liters. They told us that we pay $1 for each additional 10 liters. So we need to find out how many times can I get 10 liters out of 150. So mathematically, you would divide 150 by 10, which tells you that you can get 10 liters from 150 liters 15 times. Therefore, you'll be paying $1 15 times, which gives you a total of $15 for the additional 150 liters. So putting the question all together, we have $10 for the rent, plus $25 for the first 100 liters, plus $15 for the additional 150 liters. When we put that together, we get a total of $50 as our bill at the end of the month for using 250 liters of water. I hope this explanation helped you to work the problem. Of course, if you're still not getting it and you want us to go through some more of these questions, feel free to leave a comment below to let me know, and I will have that done. Remember to like, share, and tell a friend.